This is the ME110 product case study of the Kart clutch by Andrew Montes, Angel Gonzalez, Nicholas Smith, and Sebastien Chene.
The disc drum was manufactured using a two-step CNC milling process. First, the backside features and slots were cut. Then, the holes for the pressed pins were drilled and reamed. The last milling operation was cutting the channels and outer profile on the front face. Alternatively, this part could have been manufactured using casting. However, post-casting drilling and cutting would be required. The activator plate contour and channels were created through two separate milling operations. The clearance holes were drilled, then the part was anodized for optimal surface hardness, corrosion protection, and appearance.
Due to their thin stature and two-dimensional shape, the pressure plates, weight levers, and assorted washers were all manufactured using stamping. After stamping, the weight levers were drilled and reamed to allow for a dowel pin insert. The pressure plates were surface ground for flatness. This is evident by the uniform direction of grind marks on both surfaces of the disc.
The gear and sprocket were initially turned from round stock. The parts were then hobbed to create the outer teeth. The tool marks and machine surface on the face of the gear signals that this part was faced on a mill. The threaded holes were made through a tapping process.
The steel backing plate was most likely stamped due to its uniform thickness and simple geometry. Alternatively, this part could have been machined, which would increase cost and decrease production rate. The steel backing plate is copper plated. Powder compaction is used to form the green friction discs, which are commonly comprised of materials such as copper, iron, carbon, and ceramics for excellent friction properties. The green friction discs are placed on the steel backing plate and then sintered with the copper plating acting as an adhesive agent. The final product is then surface ground for flatness. The green friction discs could be sintered separately and then applied with an adhesive, although this would increase the number of manufacturing operations and decrease the reliability of the part.